Hi everyone. Okay, we are moving on to the next activity in Module 3, Topic 1, Lesson 3, Activity 2, page 377. Rewriting algebraic expressions. Now we're going to be involving division. Model with mathematics. Use appropriate tools strategically. Okay, so we have an ask yourself question when we get there. Consider the expression, the quantity of 4x plus 8 divided by 4, which you can also write as 4x plus 8 divided by 4. Our directions say first represent 4x plus 8 using your algebra tiles, then sketch the model you created. Okay, so 4 x's and then 8. Okay, so there's 4x plus 8. All right, so then it says to sketch it out. So I'm just going to say x, 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 x. And then there's 1s in each of these. And then it says next divide your algebra tile model into 4 equal groups. So this would be a group. And then here's one, and here's one. So here we could say we'll divide them here. So there we have our 4 groups. Group 1, 2, 3, 4 equal groups. Okay. And then sketch that. So we have x11, x, so x12, 1, 2, x12, x. And I don't care if you, instead of doing 1, 1, if you did 2s, that's okay with me as well. Write an expression to represent each group from your sketches in part B. Well, each group was x plus 2. And it says verify you created equal groups by multiplying your expression from part C by 4. The product you calculate should equal 4x plus 8. So our expression was x plus 2. And they want us to multiply that whole expression by 4. So 4 groups of x plus 2. So one group of x plus 2, another group, 3 groups, 4 groups. So I have 4 x's plus 2, 4, 6, 8. So it is correct. Excellent. Okay, moving on. Consider the division expression from question 1, which is here. You can rewrite an expression of the form 4x plus 8 divided by 4 using the distributive property. To rewrite the expression, divide the denominator into both terms in the numerator. Okay. Let's see. 4x plus 8 divided by 4 equals 4x over 4 plus 8 over 4. See how they separated it and put them both over 4? 4 divided by 4 is 1x, which we know you don't need the 1. They got rid of it there. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So 4x plus 8 over 4 equals x plus 2. So that's what it simplifies to. Says the model you created in question 1 is an example that shows that you can use the distributive property with division as well as multiplication. So we're just kind of doing it in reverse. Consider the expression 2x plus 6y plus 4 divided by 2. Rewrite the division expression using the distributive property. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, so 2x, so here it's, when it split it up, it just put a 4 in each of the denominators. So here we're going to put a 2 in each of the denominators. Now, how do I know that there's three fractions here and 2 up here? Because up here I had 2 terms. This was a term. This was a term. 4x was a term. 8 was a term. So I had 2 terms. Here I have 1, 2, 3 terms. So I have 3 different fractions. Okay, then it says evaluate each term you wrote in part A to rewrite the expression. So 2x divided by 2 is going to just be x, because it's 1x. 2 over 2 is 1, plus 6 divided by 2 is 3, so 3y, plus 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 2x plus 6y plus 4 divided by 2 equals x plus 3y plus 2. It says, how can you check your answer? We can multiply to check it. So if we did x plus 3y plus 2 and we multiply it by 2, because that's what we divided by, would we get this line right here? So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 3y is 6y. And 2 times 2 is 4. And that matches with what we had there. Okay, and I'm going to pause for a moment. Okay, so moving on to the next page, I'm on 379 now. Zachary wants to rewrite 3 plus the quantity of, let me start again. 6 plus 3 times the quantity of x plus 1 divided by 3 in as few terms as possible, and proposes 2 different methods. Analyze each correct method, so they're both right. Okay, so in this first method, let's see what they did. It looks like he split it apart, took this term and put it over 3, and then took this term, and yes, that's all just one term, and put it over 3. And then simplified. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And then 3 times the quantity of x plus 1 divided by 3. The 3's cancel out, and you're left with just the x plus 1. And then looks like you combine the like terms, the 2 and the 1. Okay, so that's method 1. Let's just write that down right now. So method 1. Zachary divided the 2 terms which were 6 and 3 times the quantity of x plus 1. He divided them by 3. He then simplified and combined like terms. I guess and combined like terms. I'm just messing up this whole video. I'm going to have to redo the whole thing when I have extra book pages. Okay, method 2. So he didn't divide it up here. So we started with 3 times the quantity of x plus 1, but now I see a 3x plus 3. So it looks like he distributed that 3. And then what did he do? Then it looks like he took the 6 and the 3 and added them together to get 9. Then split them up. Then split the 2 terms up here. 3x divided by 3 cancels out to just x. And 9 divided by 3 is 3. Okay, so method 2. We're just going to say he distributed the 3 first. Next, he combined like terms. Where's my kitty meowing? And then divided the two terms. I'm going to put TWO because it's not part of the thing. By 3. To get x plus 3. So when do you think it's more efficient to use each method? Well, I guess this method works if every one of the denominators divides evenly into the numerator. So I'm just going to say M1 for method 1 works when the denominator divides evenly into each term in the numerator. And then what about method 2? Well, this part here where he did the distributing here first and then combining like terms, that would work for any of them. So that beginning part would work for any. So distributing first works in any situation. Now he did get to the point then where he did kind of do the same thing here. So once he got to this part, then that 3 does need to be divisible by both of those. But I think what the book is wanting you to understand here is that he split it up immediately, and here he distributed it first. So that's the difference that they want you to get out of it. And if you have any questions about that, please make sure you ask me. Okay, one more page in activity 2. Consider the expression 8x plus 3 divided by 4. So Nisha has a thumbs up, Eldon thumbs up, and Maeve has a thumbs down. So 8x plus 3 divided by 4. Looks like Nisha split up the 8x divided by 4 and then the 3/4. So I took the two terms and split them up with a 4 in the denominator of each, and then simplified those, which is all legal moves. And then Eldon, let's see. My cat is eating my plant. Lily, I gotta pause, guys. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. My cat was literally sitting right in the plant. Okay, so it looks like Eldon took the 4 and realized that it was the same as 1/4. Multiplying by 1/4 is the same as dividing by 4. And we've done that all year. That was way back in the beginning of the year. So dividing by 4 is the same as multiplying by 1/4. Remember, instead of dividing, we would multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, so that's what he did. And then Maeve just simplified this part to get the 2x and then just left the 3. So what is the difference between Nisha and Eldon's strategies? So Nisha used the distributive property. It's really called the distributive property over division. And Eldon rewrote the expression using the definition of division that says A divided by B is the same as A times 1 over B. Explain what Maeve did incorrectly when rewriting the expression. So she only used the distributive, we're going to abbreviate it, guys, property of division with the first term when she should have with both. Okay, rewrite each expression using the distributive property. So 32 plus 4x divided by 4. So it's going to be 32 over 4 plus 4x over 4. 32 divided by 4 is 8, plus 4 divided by 4 is 1, so it just leaves the x. 2x plus 5 times the quantity of 2x plus 3, all of that divided by 3. So if we distribute here first, we'd have 2x plus 10x plus 3 divided by 3. Combining like terms, 2x plus 10x gives us 12x plus 3 divided by 3. Then we can do 12x divided by 3 plus 3 over 3. And we would get 4x plus 1. I'm going to pause there for a minute. Okay. 3 times quantity of x plus 1 plus 12 divided by 3. I'm going to show you what I could have done here, just to show you can do this both ways. So I distributed that 5 here, just like they had over here, distributed it here first. No, here first. Here did not, so we're going to do it both ways. So here I distributed the 5 to the 2 and the 3. So here I'm not going to distribute it. I'm going to leave that as one term. So I'm going to have 3 times the quantity of x plus 1 divided by 3 plus 12 divided by 3. And this cancels out. 3 over 3 is 1, so I have x plus 1 plus 12 divided by 3 is 4. Now I have 1 plus 4, and I get x plus 5 as the final answer. I can show you real quick that it works the other way. 3x plus 3 plus 12 divided by 3. So we would have 3x plus 15 divided by 3, 3x divided by 3 plus 15 divided by 3, x plus 5. Okay, see you in activity 3.